This is DC Danton Crow Crusader. It's the 30th of November. And look who turned up. Our little Charlie. Let's see if we can get him something to eat here. Okay? Charlie. Come, Charlie. Come, Charlie. Come, Charlie. Come here. Come here, honey. Here. Eat some sausage. Hurry up. Go ahead. Hurry up. Hurry up, Charlie. Eat your sausage. Eat your sausage, Charlie. Go ahead. Hurry up. Good boy. You keep them away. Good boy. There he goes. Actually, Charlie, when I was driving here, he came around here and sat on the sign that says Einfahrt, which means entrance. Okay, in English. Einfahrt is entrance in German. So, it is really cold. It's 5 degrees and we have a wind chill factor here. I'm going to save this here. Our little Chow is out there. The little Chow is out there running loose with, looks like that's our neighbor's dog. That may be Fabian and her dog. And that person sitting there in the steps of that building by Hayfully owns the Chow. I think that's the young girl that owns the Chow Chow. So, very interesting. For the first time in my life, coming down our little side street, it can't be more than 200 meters long, which is basically used. Wow, look at that Chow Chow running loose. Wow. Anyway, I saw the Google Street View. First time I saw anything, saw the Google car. So, I never saw it in America. As the first time in my whole life that I saw it. It's really cool looking. It has a big camera on the top. You know, mapping out street views here. So, anyway, I'm going to get down to business because it's getting cold. Charlie may come down. I have shelled peanuts tonight, for the crows. Ein bisschen schwer, huh? Mit dieser Chow Chow. Ja. Es war auf dem Ding. Yeah. Oh. She doesn't like me. I tried to make conversation with her, but she looked at my bag and gave me the evil eye. So she's against the birds. Well, all I can do is try. By the way, in the morning feeding, one of the Hayfully employees, I'm going to get the son of a bitch. He gave full gas and tried to run over the seagulls. Well, I didn't have any stones in my pocket, but I'm going to have him tomorrow. And I'll see him down at the police station, okay, for reckless driving. But I had Charlie's bag of treats in my hand, and there's nothing like an American Ziploc bag. My mother had sent that bag to me in a package, years ago, filled with vitamins. And I threw that package of food. Thank goodness it was zipped. It was zip closed. But it hit the back of his car. I don't know if you saw it or whatever. I was so upset. I was so mad. I mean, if I had thrown myself in front of that car, he would have killed me, no doubt. He was going like a maniac. I mean, there's something to be said about southpaws, okay? Yes, I'm a lefty, and I did play some girls softball in junior high, and I wasn't half bad. Was always fairly athletic, and I was extremely outstanding in women's field hockey, ice skating, and downhill skiing. Those were my sports. Anyway, and I played a little tennis too. But yeah, it is just unbelievable. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have it. There's some nice rocks laying in front of our building, part of the landscaping. I'm gonna get a few of them in my pocket. Then he's gonna see what's going to fly there. I am not gonna let him get away with that. I lost one bird last year, and I was too far away on the sidewalk. Didn't have my camera, although I got him on camera. Okay, so basically maybe I can take that video down to the police station. Okay, so there's Seymour. He's very upset. Wants something to eat. Get in there, Seymour. Get in there. Get something. Get something, Seymour. Hurry up. Get something to eat, honey. It was brought to my attention by one of my subscribers, Anita, who knows far more about birds than I do. Brought to my attention, she found out through research that gulls, these black-headed gulls, she says she's identified them as black-headed gulls. I've been seeing herring gulls, but I have to take her word for it. Like I said, she's far more expert than me. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that asshole. How fast. You know, it's 30 kilometers per hour on this road. This is a path that the school kids take. Yeah, he wanted to run over the birds as well. I'm not sure where he's from. That could be a Migros employee here at shopping center. But brought to my attention about the gulls that their main diet is earthworms. And that's why, I mean, these are not seagulls. These are land and lake gulls, okay? They spend most of the time on land, okay? And their main diet is earthworms. Well, I haven't seen an earthworm here at least 10 years. In other words, after a heavy shower, you used to see earthworms out on the sidewalk, but I haven't seen one in 10 years after any heavy shower. And the farmers here, in the winter, the gulls come to look for earthworms, or even in the summertime, you know, when there's bad storms that come inland, they search for food. They wanted to shoot them. They wanted to shoot the gulls because they didn't want to lose their earthworms, which are good for their soil. But at the end of the day, who's poisoning the earthworms? The farmers. The farmers are poisoning the earthworms with their pesticides and their fertilizers and their cow dung. I mean, come on, people. Who would just, I mean, I think Anita's beginning to understand how the mentality of these farmers, how primitive and brutal they are, okay? And they contribute very little to the wealth of Switzerland. Only like, I think 1 or 2%, okay, of the national wealth comes from the farmers. It's ridiculous, okay? Ridiculous, yet they hold so much power, okay? Yeah. Well, anyway, let's see if Charlie comes back again. But I wanted to add that because I was kind of shocked how good I threw that back. It was head on in the back of his car, okay? Yeah. It was really something. I'm sure if I have a rock, it's going to even be better. And then he's going to stop after the rock hits his car. And then this is, as we say in German, es geht's los. That means, you know, shit's going to hit the fan. Things are going to start happening. No, I just will not stand for that. I'm not going to lose another bird here. Okay? So, and I'm not going to stop feeding the starving birds. It's just not going to happen. Okay? So, you'll have to drag me away from the field. Until I move away from here, I'm not stopping. Okay? Unless they force me to stop with some kind of legal action. And then I'll just move it somewhere else. All right? So, let them try. Anyway, this is DC Danton, Crow Crusader. I'll get that video uploaded tonight. I'm curious to see what it looks like myself. But it'll be obvious that he wanted to run over the birds. That'll be obvious. I don't know if you see my bag hitting the back of this car, Charlie's Treats, but the amazing thing is that the Ziploc never opened up and the bag was intact. Okay? So that was something. Anyway, it's really cold. Could get snow tonight. It's 5 now. Wind chill factor, I think it's about 2 or 3 Celsius here. And it's going to drop even lower, and I think it's going to drop to like 3, perhaps lower. And who knows? Could get snow if it gets any colder. But it is December 1st tomorrow, isn't it? We got December and January and half of February. And after the middle of February, the weather starts to